Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3, where we made it into the Arcane Tower, which took quite a while because we had to get past these pesky turrets, and there might be more turrets inside this tower, so that's going to be fun, I'm sure. But yeah, apparently someone really didn't want us to get inside here, even though apparently the person who used to live here isn't here anymore. She left at some point and never returned, even though she said she would. So yeah, no idea what happened to her. But now that she's gone, we will take a look around and see if she left anything of interest behind. For example, in this chest. Well, nope. Nothing of interest here. Okay, but this is slightly more useful. Elixir of Arcane Cultivation and a potion of healing. Broken machinery for elixirs of lightning resistance. The cogs of this metal contraption are bent out of shape, the steel sheeting dented and cracked. Still you can make out two sets of initials embossed into the copper. LDH and YTS. L for Lenore and Y for Ur, I suppose? Because they've been building these contraptions together, right? And more broken machinery.
Never wanted the easy path.
Alright. Let's see what else we got here. Door.
Radiating that chest.
Okay. What does that mean? Let me take a look at that chest. Chest of the mundane. Okay, so is it okay to open it? Is this going to be like a magical trap or something? I don't know. Let's try. Okay, well, these are indeed some very mundane things.
Oh, it transformed. I wonder what else it could change.
What? What did just happen? Did it transform the item that I just picked up? Oh yes, it did. Mistress Grace, Featherfall. Wearing these boots is like walking on cotton clouds. And some ingots and scrolls. Hearthlight bomb. I mean, that's a pretty neat security measure to just transform your items into mundane things, to hide them in a chest so people would ignore them. Little did they know that at some point Artemis would come along, and she even picks up all the crap, so this was not much of a protection against her. So yeah, very nice. Very nice indeed. I guess I'll take this as well. Although this is really just a silver cup. So what happens if I put something mundane in it?
Here, I hope.
Can it transform mundane items into less mundane things? No, it's just transforming normal items into even more mundane things. I see. Okay. Very clever. So it's not really transforming anything, it's just hiding stuff in plain sight by disguising them as less valuable items. I mean, that's pretty neat. But like I said, it doesn't really help when someone like Artemis comes along who picks up almost everything. Alright, we got another door here.
Word of advice.
Oh.
Wizards' towers can be volatile places. They keep their secrets buried and their dangers close to the surface.
I didn't mean to talk to you, but actually that's some helpful advice, I suppose. That was a very specific warning, one based on personal experience. Yeah, tell me more about that.
Ah, quite. A misadventure from my days as an apprentice at Blackstaff Academy. I was but a child, only a few months into my studies, but already I knew I was destined for greatness.
Of course.
No one believed me, of course. So I decided to prove it. to cast a spell with the black staff itself.
The black
From
staff.
one perspective, I succeeded. I opened a portal. However, instead of pointing it at the first-year dormitory, I found myself pulled into limbo, facing a very irritated death's lad. Fortunately, the black staff himself came to the rescue, hauling me back from the brink and straight into several months of writing lines. Or rather, finessing my autograph.
Okay.
Now, much as I enjoy reminiscing about such tomfoolery, I believe we've more pressing matters at hand.
Yes, you like to
anything
tell
else?
anecdotes of your past. I have noticed that. And while an interesting story, I don't think it's going to be helpful in our situation here, other than be careful with magic you don't understand. But that's why I brought you along, Gale. You are our mage expert here, and if you can't help us, then I'm not sure who can.
No way to ignite these. Strange.
Well, I mean, they're arcane braziers, so I guess you need a mage to ignite them. Can you do something about this?
No way
Gale.
to ignite these. Strange.
These are no ordinary lights. Yeah, there must be a way to turn them on.
Okay, so he can't do it, but there must be a
Have to
way.
keep going.
Okay, what do we have here? Ascent, descent. Oh, is this some kind of elevator? Ah. Okay, before we use the elevator, let's make sure we have looked at everything in this place. There is another door over here. Yeah, again, I can see the floors below me, and it definitely looks like, you know, you can go inside there, but can't look up. That's a pity.
No traps, please.
Well, I don't really need any of that, I think. Okay, now let's take a look at that elevator. So, we can descend or ascend. I guess we will maybe check out whatever is below us.
Looks like some kind of magical contraption.
Ah,
Now to get it to work.
so, I can't actually use it. I need to get it working first. Okay, how would we do that? We have a bunch of
Better
normal
not be
candles here that I
cursed.
can light. There doesn't really seem to be anything in here that looks like it's going to make the elevator work. So, what are we going to do about this? I mean, this looks like I can actually jump down here. Maybe I don't even need the elevator. At least not for going down. I will most likely need it for going up. Yeah, I think I can at least reach like the level below me. Let's do it. Okay. That works well enough. Can I make this jump without hurting myself, maybe? Okay, here we go. Alright, so we can enter the next room. But first, let's make sure there's no turrets in here. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. So, Tongue of Madness.
Might be useful.
Some kind of mushroom. Recipe unlocked. Sublimate of Tongue of Madness. And right, that's one of the thingies I was supposed to bring Omelum. Very nice. So, at least one thing has been accomplished already. I don't need the pitchfork, I'm pretty sure. But let's keep looking around. Timisk spores.
Yes?
Again, I didn't mean to talk to you. Sometimes you guys just get in my way. I'll take that. Sure, let's take the Timisk spores. Recipe unlocked essence of Timisk spores. And again, that's another thing for Omelum. I think that's probably all the stuff that I needed, right? Tongue of Madness and Timisk spores. Yes, that's all I was supposed to bring him. Very nice. But I still would like to get that elevator working, because there must be more in this tower than a bunch of mushrooms, right? Okay, what do we got over here? I mean, here's the elevator, but it's probably still not going to work. And there's a book. Threadbare book. This threadbare book looks like it once contained a play, but most of it has been lost to time, vermin, or an unfortunate ink spill. Only 2 full sentences are distinguishable. How can I trust? How will I ever know? How can I show myself my darkest me? Okay.
Seems like the owner was quite the literary type.
I guess so. It doesn't really help me though. Okay. And this is just where we came in, right? Okay, but I think there's like another door somewhere that I haven't checked out yet. Bunch of normal clothing. Okay, let's take a look at the door. Yeah, I'm not seeing like an alternate way down here. No conveniently placed mushrooms. Oh, there's sprouting Timisk, but apparently this one is not a danger to me. Okay, we have another door. Let's take a look at this as well. Again, I don't think I can find a way down here. I mean, I can't land on these little platforms over here, right? No, I don't think so. And I'm guessing the elevator won't work here either, right?
Still nothing.
Still nothing. Okay, well, that is unfortunate. So, how do I get this working? I mean, I can probably go back up. I mean, is this too deep to jump? It's not. I would lose some HP, but not enough to kill me. Also, I just found boots of feather falling, right? How convenient. Yeah, I guess I can just use these. Also, I have like scrolls and potions of feather falling as well, I suppose. But if I use the boots, I don't need to use one of my scrolls. So I guess I can just make Artemis jump down there, and hopefully she can find a way to repair the elevator. Of course, she also might get stuck down there, and I won't be able to return. Then again, I can just like fast travel to a portal, I suppose, if she really gets stuck down there. So I suppose we will give this a try. But let's make maybe a save first. You and your nearby allies gain immunity to falling damage. Oh, okay, so maybe if I do it like close enough to everyone else, they can join me. Let's see. Okay, this wouldn't affect Gale, as far as I can tell. Let's try to get all of them close together. Lizelle, you need to come closer here. Ugh.
Oh, action, not reaction.
I guess I'll have to move her over here myself. Okay, I hope this is going to be
will ever believe this.
close enough. Yeah, looks like this is going to affect everyone. There we go. So, now I should be able to just jump down here, and hopefully my companions will follow me. There we go. Perfect. As a matter of fact, we should make sure to jump all the way down before the spell ends.
Curious.
What is that? A hole.
I'm way too big.
Yeah, that's probably just like another way into this place, but we will probably just use the door. Let's lockpick.
Don't give me trouble now.
Alright, that should be enough, thanks to all my bonuses. And there we go. Okay, again, let's make sure there's no turrets inside. Nope. Nope, I don't see turrets. Okay, I think we're safe. Oh, there's more of these thingies over here. Let's stay away from them. I don't want them to block my magic, or, well, mostly Gale's magic. Let's grab all of this. Flask stand, glass distillation set. So this is like the lab part of the Arcane Tower. I see. Okay, let's see what we got here. Nightlight front. And dragon egg mushroom. There's a book somewhere around here. Treatise on the anti-magic properties of sussurtree flowers. The Anti-Magic Properties of Sussurtree Flowers by L.D. Hurst. L for Lenore. For those knowing about sussurtrees, their magical properties have always been a topic of debate. Not only their ability to create an anti-magic aura, which is complete enough that even those unattuned to the weave can feel its effect, but also, and most interestingly, to those living in the world above, the way its roots, bark and flowers can be harnessed to make magic items. Rumors of such items are rare, but spread in settlements bordering the Underdark. Their existence, however, has never been confirmed by any of our clerics nor by any other reputable scholars. I mean, we kind of made like a weapon out of sussurtree bark, and it's also got some magical properties, I suppose. So, I guess they do exist. I hypothesized that these items are no mere legends, and indeed, in this treatise I will endeavor to explain how I myself created items that have anti-magic properties and that use the magical absorption of Susa tree flowers as a power source. Okay. Lines have been drawn on the following pages as if the author intended to fill them with writing, but the remainder of the thin book is blank, so she never wrote down how this is going to work. Great. Anyway, do we have anything of value around here? Well, look at that. The Annals of Baldur's Gate, Disorder of the Nerves and Mind Treatise, Scroll of Thunderwave. I don't think I've seen these books. Preface. Centuries ago, a young man sailed from the village of Grey Harbor. Where he went, what he saw, and the deeds he accomplished are simple legends today, but the wealth he returned with years later is a hard fact. Baldur made Grey Harbor rich. His gold built docks, funded businesses, and raised strong walls to protect it all. One of the gates into this flourishing city was named in his honor, but so great was the wealth that flowed through it that the name of the gate became more famous than the village that started it all. The name Grey Harbor has been relegated to dusty history books and ancient maps, but Baldur's Gate, that name is on the lips of every traveler in Faerun. Okay, so the city is named after like just one of the gates. There came to me a woman whom I shall henceforth call R, greatly distraught at the unusual tempers of her husband, whom I shall henceforth call B. 3 months prior he'd suffered night sweats crying out from sleep that he bore the mark of chaos. 2 months prior he'd taken to calling himself by the name Saravok. 1 month ago he'd speak of little else but the throne for which he is destined. I attended to be at the couple's farmhouse. He sat calmly at the table, an unknown book clutched to his chest. I detected no curse nor loathsome spirit upon him, nor the presence of magic. Yet upon shining the light of candle flame upon him, he raised the book high and exclaimed, "The death they bring shall awaken the Father, and through them he will rise." I snatched the book from his hand and flung it into the hearth, where it burned not in red or yellow flame, but pure black. It left but a single scrap, reading he foresaw his coming death and seeded his essence across the land. B shivered and sighed as if waking from a nightmare. He had no memory of the book nor the words he had spoken. Diagnosis: unspecified neurotic enthrallment. Treatment: herbal tincture of garlic and drake. Sipped thrice daily until exhaustion lifts. I'm not sure if I've seen this before. I remember like a similar story anyway. But okay, let's take all of it. Okay, what do we got here? Power generator. So this is what powers the elevator. Ah, okay. So I need to put something inside. And there are some conveniently placed withered blue petals in front of it. I guess I will try to put these inside. An exotic gossamer petal faded in blue. It smells faintly of honey. No. I guess that would have been too easy. Now, I guess these blue petals could be remains of Susur tree flowers. There are some in the garden, and the book we just read mentioned that they can be used as a power source, so maybe I need like an intact Susur tree flower and not just some petals. But first let's look around this place and see what else we can find. Okay, so this is the actual elevator. But again, I need to put some power on it first. Uncovered mysteries. Detect thought. Okay. Probably don't really need that. But let's keep looking around. Okay. Got some crystals. But that seems to be all there is on this side. Okay. Well, let's see if we can use one of the scissor tree flowers in the power generator, I suppose. I can't
What's in here?
Can't use any of these thingies from the looks of it. Okay, let's go into the garden. Oh, that's not what I intended to do. All of this stuff is empty. And the lever is probably just for the door, right?
Don't mind if I do.
Okay, I will need, well, at least one. Let's try one first. Can't cast spells.
That might be worth a look.
Oh, but I can still dig up treasures. Scroll of remove curse and some gold and other stuff. Yeah, let's see if this works. I mean, the pedal's gotta be from the Susso Bloom, right? What else could they be? Okay, let's see if this is going to work. Susso Bloom. This bright blue flower picked from a budding susso tree exudes a honey-sweet aroma. Yep, it's got the same honey aroma, which turns foul and eventually fades away if the bloom is exposed to sunlight. Okay. So, let's see if this works. Aha! Wonderful. Oh, I thought for a moment they became alive again, but I think I actually deactivated them. But all the light is working now. Ah, that's great. Okay, we did it. What do you think about that, Gale?
A word of advice. Wizards' towers can be volatile.
He doesn't have any new dialogue about it. I thought maybe he would appreciate the fact that I solved this not that difficult puzzle. Anyway, I guess we can now actually use the elevator, right? Let's do it. Okay, this only has a button for ascending, so there's no more levels below me. Let's ascend. And yeah, we have been here already, so I guess I'm just going to go even higher. Again, we have been in this room, and I think we have been on the next level as well. No, I think this is a new place. We haven't actually been here yet. Okay. Let's look around. Oral histories of Faerun, Gith and Mind Flayers. Ah, interesting. To the grey, and oh, even more stuff over here. What is all of that? Torn out paper. The careful art of Tirsu ciphers. Oh, this looks very different. An engraved disc of Githyanki origin containing a complex cipher that can decrypt ancient Gith dialects. A useful discovery if one should encounter such archaic writings. I mean, I have a Gith in my party, so she can just translate that for me. Unless, it's so ancient that she doesn't actually understand it anymore. I mean, I can't understand ancient languages of my mother tongue, so maybe this is going to be useful. I'm going to take it with me. Torn out paper. The writing on this torn out strip of paper is shaky and blotted with tears, making it barely legible. The silence stretches on. I'm all alone. Please, can I hold your hands for just a while? Why is this place so sad? Everything is sad about this place. Okay. We have more stuff over here. Engraved Githyanki disc. Oh, well, another one of these. But maybe let's take a look at this first. This book comprises several chapters, one for each cited source. It claims to contain first-hand transcriptions of the oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realm. Again, I'm not sure if I've seen this particular chapter before. Chapter 4, Baldur the Swift, 700 years of age, wood elf storyteller hailing from the wood of sharp teeth. Yeah, I think I've seen this before. I think I've seen this one before. But what about the Githyanki disc?
The disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too, and considers the vision.
Tirsu markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense. No. Wait.
I have a cipher for this.
The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern.
Okay.
It's a story.
Fair enough.
About Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
Okay. Tirsu, you said. What does that mean? Whose office? Go on already. What's it say? You look uneasy. Are you alright? Yeah, something wrong?
I am fine. The slate is not. This text is heresy. I can hardly bear to read it, let alone speak it.
Well, now you made me even more curious. You'll bear to just fine. Tell me what it says. I understand. Keep it to yourself. No, I kind of want to know what's on it. Also, I have the cipher, so I could probably just decipher it for myself if I have to. But I would rather hear it from you.
Very well. I will read it to you. The Prince of the Comet, Part 1. So it was that we were free from Gale shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in two. Gith traveled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation. Vlaakith seized the Empire against the Mother's wishes. But Gith had nurtured a son, Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, the true heir. He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun.
Ominous noises?
Disregard this drivel. Gith declared Vlaakith queen of the Empire, and her own son defied her. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Gale.
Interesting. So this disc is basically saying that your queen is an usurper and she wasn't actually meant to rule. And if it's true, it sounds like Vlakis betrayed Gith and seized the throne. The story reeks of propaganda, an attempt to foment discontent. Why are you so worked up? It's only a story. Yeah, I mean, I can't judge if this is propaganda or if Vlakis is the one creating propaganda by telling that she's like the rightful queen or whatever. I have too little information on this to determine what is true and what is not. But you seem to be really worked up about it.
A ludicrous one at that. Vlakith seized the Empire from my people's very mother. The Queen would take even a child's head for so much as whispering this rubbish.
I mean, that could obviously be a sign that it's true if she kills everyone who talks about it. But I wouldn't know, and I don't really have like a strong opinion about this either way. Maybe we will find more about this at some point, but this isn't exactly like the focus of our adventure here, right? And yeah, I guess I can't talk to her about it any more than that. Unless she has more dialogue if I talk to her again. Let's try this.
Speak.
Nope. So, I guess I will take this disc with me as well. Even
Such
though...
a strange disc. Are these Githyanki markings? Lae'zel might know.
I mean, she already told me all about it.
Speak.
And I don't think she has anything new to say now. Nope. Okay, well, that's an interesting bit of history here. Or maybe not history, who knows. But still not really useful to me at the moment. The Roads to Darkness. The Roads to Darkness, an epic tragedy about power, corruption and loneliness. Prologue, a lonely road. Thunder and lightning, enter Sorroth. New sounds through damp and dark oppression break. Is it the foe, the foul, contemptuous heel? Or art thou friend, a rescue from my lonely wake? Come out of love for me, not love for blood and steel. Enter Risia. Risia, how would I know Sorroth? It's been so long, what do I know of you and you of me? Sorroth, wait, do you hear that sound? Enter Amphius. Amphius, what's this? Those figures so familiar both, but still you seem so strange. It's Amphius. Dear Amphius, what happened to your face? It's pale as death. Your eyes are black as char. And you, I saw your teeth, they're sharp as blades. And what is with this road so slick with blood? What happened here? What happened to us all? Exeunt. And prologue. Act 1. 10 years prior. The rest of the play tells the tale of three elven friends, their path to power and how corrupted, mad and lonely they killed each other. Yeah, somehow everything that we read in this place is extremely depressing and sad and about loneliness and so on. So I guess it really shows us something about the state of mind of Lenore. So I guess maybe she just left because she didn't want to be alone anymore. I mean, that's basically what she said in that letter. So hopefully she's somewhere and happier wherever she is. And dearest Lenore, I'm not sure I should say this, but your last letter really worried me. Why in all hells would you tame a bullet? Just because you found it near Myrna's grave doesn't mean that it's a sign. I'm really worried about you, Lenore. A bullet is not a pet. Yeah, we killed one of these. It didn't seem like a pet. Using it as a guardian is one thing, but you sound quite taken by it. I know you don't want to come back before you finish your research, but if you are feeling lonely, you know my door's always open. Lots of love and hugs, Amarith. So she tried to tame a bullet as a pet against her loneliness. P.S. It really warms my heart to hear that you put the autumn crocus flowers on Myrna's grave. I remember she liked to roll around in them, even though she'd always sneeze after. She was such a soft, loyal dog. I wish there was more I could do. Yeah, she had a dog, and when the dog died, she tried to tame a bullet. Okay. Letter from Emerith. Okay, let's keep looking around. A button. First, let me take a look at this chest. Mage's Friend. Arcana +1, Religion +1. Okay, you know what? I think this is something that Artemis likes to wear. She very often fails like Arcana and Religion skill checks, so this would be useful. But that's the wrong ring. This is the right one. There we go. This is perfect for you. There's a button. What happens if I press it? Should I press it? What could it possibly do? I don't know. Let's try it.
Strange place for a button. Especially one that doesn't work.
I mean, it could have done something and we just haven't noticed because it's like maybe on a different level or whatever. Okay, let's see what else we got here, but I mean, this stuff is usually all empty.
It looks so small from here.
What is this? A Millery sphere.
It looks so small from here.
And a telescope.
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
I don't know. It's pointed towards the Susso tree, apparently. So maybe that is significant somehow. Okay, I think that's probably all there is to this level, but... Oh, hang on a second, there's another wooden chest over here. Okay, nothing too special inside this one. A single piece of gold. Okay, I think we probably saw it all now. So, it looks like we can go even higher. And I guess we will. But maybe that can wait until the next episode. So we will continue to explore this sad, depressing place full of loneliness in the next episode. So as always, thank you for watching and see you again next time.